Hello everyone, I am Frank Gamer. Once again, this is Voice Chat. My guest today is FPSdiesel, and once again, Voice Chat is generally just sort of a conversation about video games. Generally more intelligent, sometimes very emotional, sometimes we go to Tumblr and write about it. But today we are talking about mobile games. So, Diesel, what is your opinion on mobile gaming and amazingness of
They're
it?
they're could I say that they're the bane of video games and that they're ruining the industry? Because that's how I feel as somebody that studies this.
Well, hold on. There's the casual market, right? Like there's
There
gamers
is
that
a
are
casual market, but they're what the okay. So here's the problem. Here's what mobile games are doing that is ruining everything.
okay.
It is you want to play a game, right? You go to
Hmm.
play that game. Let's say you're playing Clash of Clans. Wait about an hour to build a block. It gets to the point. I have friends who have built fortresses in Clash of Clans. They all look identical, right? And
Hmm.
they're all maxed out, right? These fortresses are worth like hundreds of dollars because they've sunk in so much money maxing them out. It's gross.
Hundreds of real dollars. That's what you're
Real
saying.
dollars, yeah. Real dollars that you transform into gems so that you can buy gold, so you can build the towers.
That is a real problem. The microtransactions in mobile games. I mean, this is a trend that's infecting normal games now. And it's horrible. It should stay relegated to mobile games, but mobile gaming, for some reason, it just lends itself to this microtransaction, and I don't know what it is. I mean, I have
I,
no idea.
I think it's for people on the go, right?
Hmm.
So if you got money in life but you don't got time, you can pay your way through that,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or I think that's the idea behind it. It's probably a more sinister idea, honestly, talking about mobile games.
Well, it's like, okay, you got the delay, right? Like the hour for your block to build in Clash of Clans or whatever, right?
Hmm.
So you have this delay. People that are working or whatever, they can check their phone at work every once in a while, and then they can update their little castle or whatever over the course of the hour. You know,
Hmm.
that makes sense on mobile. It does, but it's not. These are not like real games anymore. I'm sorry, they're not. This is ridiculous. I remember when the Facebook games started becoming popular, right?
Hmm.
And I said this is not a real game. This is a time waster. And then
Hmm.
they started putting the Facebook games onto mobile mobile devices, and then it transformed from gaming on mobile to time wasting on mobile. And that's essentially what
Well,
they are.
I mean, I think that's the point of mobile games, really, is to waste your time, right? I don't sit down and play hours of Candy Crush. I mean, some people do. How about you don't do that? Um, like, usually if I'm taking a poop and I take my phone with me, I'll play like a round of threes,
Hmm.
which does not have microtransactions. But I can see someone sitting down at the toilet and then, they download Candy Crush for free and then they play like one or two levels and then that's it.
Hmm. That makes sense. It's
But
just
I don't think that's the problem, though. I think it's the people, like, they use the term whales.
yeah, yeah. That's
I think that's the problem.
they are the problem. We need to hunt all of the whales, turn them into whale oil, and then do something with the bones because this is getting ridiculous. These people spend tons of money on these games, and it's like putting blood in the water for sharks. The
Yeah,
the companies swarm to these people, and they're trying to get them on their game so that they can suck money out of them,
yeah.
so
It,
that
it,
everybody else playing the game doesn't have as much cool stuff as the whale. That's
yep,
essentially what happens.
yep.
Ah,
It
it's
it's not. I don't like how companies, first of all, don't label your consumers that spend a lot on your game as whales because that's just rude, sir. Um, I don't want to put all the blame on the consumer for this one because there's people that like, oh, it turns out they have a gambling addiction, and that's why they spend so much on Candy Crush
yeah.
or something crazy like that. they're
Yeah,
definitely feeding on people's inhibitions, right? Because these games are colorful, they're bright, they're inviting. Like, who doesn't want to play them? Like, Clash of Clans looks so cute, right? How could you just not want to like squish that little barbarian's face? But then you get in there, it's like you gotta wait an hour for this block to build. You gotta wait 10 days for this block to build.
oh,
That's the
dude.
actual time, by the way.
I talked in one of our other recordings about the game I tried to play, and it was like a sci-fi game where you could build these starships, but you would have to wait a week on like one of the biggest starships. A week in real time before the starship was done.
That's stupid.
It was horrible. And like lo and behold, like the most prominent players in the game had multiples of this starship.
Hmm.
How much time? No, no, no. How much money did they pour into this game to get giant starships that could destroy entire solar systems in the game?
A lot.
A lot of money. It was crazy. And that's not even okay, look. The money part of the mobile gaming, that's a problem. But like a redeeming light in mobile gaming, okay? I don't think there is a problem with puzzle games. And you mentioned like sitting on the toilet playing Candy Crush. I think that's a different market entirely. You have on the one hand the market that what is the word? The hardcore gaming. That's not the kind of people that would play Candy Crush.
Hmm.
Instead, you're appealing to a different market entirely. The casual gamer, they call them. But is that really a gamer? I'm not sure. I don't know.
And that's a totally different topic on its own.
It is, but at the same time, I mean, you have casual gamers to appeal to, so there is a reason for the mobile market. There are mobile games that are good. I
Yeah.
can't think of any. I mean, honestly, I can't think of any good mobile games, but they appeal to a specific audience. Let me say this. My like I've seen, what is that stupid game? It's like a Candy Crush ripoff, but it's got the Frozen characters. I don't know what it's
I
called.
don't know what it is. Candy Crush with Olaf.
Yeah, I don't know, but anyways, I've seen that game in action, and it is basically an advertisement for Frozen. It is.
Hmm.
So that's the reason they made it, but people have fun with it. And I don't know. I'm not going to write off mobile gaming entirely for that reason. I think that there are players that would normally not game that game because of mobile gaming.
Hmm.
But at the same time, they seem to take advantage of their user base. Not just I mean not just the microtransactions, but also, and we didn't even talk about this, the tracking of your phone, what your phone is doing. They track
Yeah.
it for the advertising purposes, and it gets
Yeah, and that's how they
ridiculous.
target ads.
Yeah, it's insane. I didn't. I was like, how did you guys know I was a furry? You guys are advertising. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? No, no. But for real, no. They really do target you based off like not even just that, but like your GPS position.
Yeah.
It's scary. And that's a whole another issue with mobile gaming that people aren't really talking about. Everybody complains about the microtransactions, but they don't really complain about the invasion of privacy aspect that's been.
I'll see people complain about the geotagging stuff that comes with Facebook. I think after a while, like obviously it's an issue, and I don't want the guys who make Candy Crush to track and know when I'm taking a shower or something like that.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah,
I think after a certain point, it becomes inevitable that it's gonna happen. Like if not now, later down the line. And I already like see this now with Google. I'll search something up, and then it'll be like, you want to buy this similar product, right?
yeah.
And, I mean, I don't think there's avoiding it. I think it's more of a marketing thing. I don't think they're just gonna like hunt you down to be like, yo, he's talking smack about our game, and they hire hit on you.
Hmm.
Clearly, there's an issue if somebody hacks into the network and then uses the location
Right,
for
right.
malicious purposes.
Yeah, and
I
that's
I don't think the companies give a shit enough what you're doing or what you masturbate to. They just want to advertise to you. I do think it's an issue if somebody hacks into it and then decides like, I'm gonna kill 10 people. That's an issue.
Yeah, I could see that. I don't know. There's enough concern with that these days where people do have a problem with it when they find out about it. And a lot of these
Yeah.
companies, they try to get around it because they legally tell you about it when you download it, right? They say, oh,
Yeah.
this app does this. Well, people seeing that, like genuinely or generally, they don't really read it. They don't know what the app is actually doing.
Hmm.
And then when they find out, hey, this app has been, tracking your purchases and your web history, it's been finding out where you've been going. I mean, people
Yeah,
feel
people are
betrayed.
gonna be a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
I mean, it
another
was in the TOS.
right.
So,
Right, no, I get that, but I mean, I used to look at apps that would say, "Oh, this app needs your location," and it's like, okay, I guess it's just for the download, maybe. I don't know. Nope, they are actually finding out where you've been going so that they can sell you stuff,
hmm
and it's really annoying when you don't know that and then you find out later.
yeah, I think they should be more upfront about it.
Yes,
I don't think it's gonna impact sales really. I mean, the people that are gonna download Candy Crush and play Candy Crush were gonna download and play Candy Crush regardless if it was gonna track your location or not, right? I mean, we give out our credit card information willingly to feed our subscriptions to World of Warcraft. I could find out so much about a person just by having their credit card information.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's that's kind of scary. I don't
I
know.
think it's something that it's inevitable with the way technology is going. Either we're all gonna know where everybody is at every single time, which is scary, or you just go off the grid. I don't see like some easy way around it. I
Here's
mean, I've learned to live with getting advertisements that are targeted towards me.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, all the time, like Google will try to sell me something similar to my recent Amazon purchases.
Yeah.
It's like, Google, you gotta stop looking at my Amazon purchases. This is getting weird.
But like Google knows everything about me.
Yeah, it knows me perfectly.
Yeah, and that's what a lot of these companies are doing. Like, I think when Microsoft was having their Connect is always on, it wasn't just like, yeah, they want to see you fucking your girl on your couch. I don't think it was for that.
Yeah,
I think it was just that way they could sell you stuff.
yeah. Then and that's true because that's all they really care about. They just want
Yeah, they
money
don't care
out of it.
about you.
Yeah, they don't care about you. They care about your money. That's what they care about.
Exactly. That's
And-
what all mobile seems to care about.
Now, going back to like the mobile games themselves, do you think there's a real problem when a mobile game becomes really big and there is no follow-up? Like there seems to be a lot of one-hit wonder mobile games.
I mean, Angry Birds just ran themselves into the ground. Angry
Yeah.
Birds Avengers, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Rio for some reason. Angry Birds Seasons, Angry Birds.
They really wanted to ride that wave. It did not work for them.
I mean, I don't think there's been a successful mobile game that hasn't had a sequel, really. The guy who made Threes, that was this one-hit wonder because he released his APK for free after that, and some guy took it, and decided I'm gonna make this free with ads, and made 2048, and 2048 went off the shelves like hotcakes, and Threes went practically unnoticed by the casual market because it costs money.
Wow.
So it's either one or the other. I've never seen a mobile game that's extremely successful and then didn't decide, okay, let's just stop here. Because
So
if you're
wait.
ranking in the dough, why stop?
So wait, the free with ads, that's probably the way of the future for mobile gaming, right? That's where everyone is going.
Yeah, because why spend money on a
From the
game?
consumer standpoint, right? Why spend
Yeah.
money? Yeah, see, that makes sense. And you can see that in modern gaming in general. I mean, no MMO today, except for World of Warcraft, is going to charge you monthly. Because why?
There's no reason.
Yeah, why
It
would
just
you
doesn't.
pay
It's
something?
not financially a good idea, right?
No, it's
If
not.
you're an
That's-
MMO
I mean, even
player, why
Elder
pay for
Scrolls-
both?
Even Elder Scrolls Online went to a free to play model essentially, and
It's like the pay once thing, right?
I,
Now
yeah, something like
it's
that.
like Guild Wars 2 where you pay once.
Yeah, yeah, and that
Yeah.
that was a good model. And Guild Wars did that originally, and now people are like, hey, Guild Wars, that was a pretty good idea they'd had.
Yeah.
And
But
now,
it's not as good for mobile. I think
no,
mobile it's more tailored to that
yeah,
free.
they so easily put ads on the screen for you, or for
Hmm.
themselves. I mean, it's so easy for them to just sell a banner space and just tack it on in the middle of your Flappy Bird game.
Yeah.
It. I don't. I don't see
I,
much of a future for creative mobile gaming. That seems like an oxymoron.
I mean, this creative mobile games, they're usually ones that get nominated for like Dice Awards or something like that. Because I know Monument Valley was a game that got
Hmm.
a lot of Academy Awards at Dice, which you know what Dice is, right?
Is that
The
what
Dice
is?
Awards.
It sounds
Um,
familiar.
I think it was like design, innovation. I'm probably saying it wrong, but basically it was their votes casted by people that are in the field. It's not by journalists, it's by developers.
Hmm. That's
But
really
yeah.
interesting.
Monument Valley got a couple nominations. I don't think it won anything. Actually, it might have won one or two, and then Threes was nominated. Another game, Around the World in 80 Days. So I mean, it's a market.
Hmm.
It attracts the artsy folk.
Well, mobile gaming though, or
Mobile gaming.
see, because that's not really the impression I got from them. Most of the mobile games I see are just the time wasting type, the type that advertises to you, that kind of thing. But
It's like finding a diamond in the rough, honestly. Every now and then I'll come across a game on mobile that's good. Usually I have to pay money for it. You usually sometimes I get a free one and it has ads, and as long as the ads aren't intrusive, it's fine.
hmm,
I'm trying to think. There was I want to say it was called Star Command.
Star Command.
Yeah, but it was like a little 8-bit. It played kind of like XCOM, kind of like it wanted to be a Star Trek. It was really good though.
Hmm.
And it's like $5, and you just make a crew, make a ship, and then you're out on the galaxy. And it was really good.
Hmm. I have to check it out.
Yeah, I need to find a name. I want to say it's Star Command. I could be wrong though.
I don't know.
And what else? What else has been doing good on mobile that isn't a Candy Crush knockoff? Um,
Nothing.
yeah,
Everything is Flappy Bird, Angry Bird, birds everywhere. That's
because I was looking for new mobile games to play because I've had Threes on my phone and that's been my only game because it just
hmm.
fulfills all my needs.
It was
But I
clever
mean,
though.
the
Candy
Minecraft
Crush,
does good.
Minecraft.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was on mobile.
yeah, Minecraft Pocket Edition,
Huh. That's weird.
and of course, Five Nights at Freddy's is also on
Oh
mobile.
yeah.
Not sure how that's scary.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I get how that makes sense. It makes sense why it would be on mobile. It's easy.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, the interface lends itself to that. Because it has just the big broad buttons on the side or on the bottom that you'd push to go switch to your screen or whatever. So it makes
Hmm.
sense. But yeah, I don't know. It seems like it'd be different. Not the
The
same.
stuff that usually does well on mobile, it has to be free though. I've never seen it
Hmm.
go another way. I mean, the top grossing on the Android marketplace in Clash of Clans, Game of War, which had a commercial with Kate Upton.
Yep.
So that just goes to show you how much money they make. It's literally just Clash of Clans.
Oh yeah. That.
Candy Crush Soda Saga, Candy Crush Saga. These are the same exact game. Boom Beach is the same as a. It's made by the same guys who made what the fuck is it called? Clash of Clans. Oh my god.
Oh geez.
How did I forget? Farm Heroes Saga. It's also that's just Candy Crush. Slot Mania, which is just a slot machine, and you don't even get anything from it. That's stupid. Um, Heyday, which is just Farmville.
So all of the top-selling Android games have been this time-wasting or puzzle-type game.
Yeah.
Wow. If that just doesn't speak volumes to the mobile market, I don't know.
You know, you gotta wait an hour for your thing to finish in Clash of Clans. Just go right over to Game of War and do it with Kate Upton's boobs.
That's what they do, too. That's what they do.
That's what they do, and that's why they're at the top.
Oh, that's driving me crazy. This is a public service announcement. Everyone stop buying mobile games. Stop downloading these games and paying for gems that you use once in Clash of Clans or whatever. Please, do not be a whale.
Instead, you should play Card Wars, which is cool. It's an Adventure Time card game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's not bad. Scribblenauts is also on mobile. That actually works really well on mobile.
I think it would, yeah.
Yeah. Trying to think of other good ones that I used to have on my phone. There's not a lot. They added The Sims on mobile. That was a horrible idea. It was just filled with microtransactions.
Well, I have no idea how that would work either. I mean, how would you do The Sims on mobile gaming?
It's basically if you just had the mouse interface to play Sims from the computer and then just scaled everything down to 2006 graphics. Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, everyone, this was Voice Chat. Again, I'm your host, Frank Gamer. Special thanks to my guest, FPSdiesel. Again, check out his channel, check out his videos. He has a lot of great content, and I highly recommend it. Thanks for listening.